Our wise colleague, I need your advice, Erase Farnawani. Rob, my co-workers urged me to be their labor candidate in the race for membership of the company's board of directors for the next term. I am happy with the trust given to you by your co-workers, Abu Kartuna. I also see that you are trustworthy. But frankly speaking, I also need to tell you that the current chairperson of the board promised that he will promote me to the head of the inventory department when I become a member of the board. Rob. You interrupted me before I finished my advice to you, Abu Kartuna. Have you heard in Surat Al-Qasas, the ayah that says, "O Father, the best one you hire is the strong and truthworthy"? You just said that I am trustworthy. What about my being strong? Do you mean that I should be like John Cena, Hulk Hogan, or Superfly Snuka of the WWE? Do you see me Bamashia Katie, Aweel, Bat Cordela Kafaya? Are my head and my tail taken off like the jumbo shrimps? Is Al Ragal Beta Al Halal Bikuli Ma Antishwihawa and Ogawa? Please make it clear to me. No, Ya Abu Al Gabawa, Ya Abu Al Kalasa. Strong means that you are good at what you do. It means that you gained the know-how. It means you are well educated and experienced. In fact, you are currently trustworthy but not yet strong. Your being the head of the inventory department without knowing how to direct it properly means that you will do what they ask you to do, whether it is correct or incorrect. It means that you will follow the approach of Hakuna Matata, and it may end up with cuffs in your hands. Are you jealous, Erase Farnawani? No, Ya Abu Al-Sakafawi Abu Al-Tabata. I want to make you aware of bad consequences of accepting this covered bribe. They want to make use of your ignorance for their own personal benefit. If you have 10 minutes daily for 2 weeks' time, I can transfer all my knowledge about inventory to you so that you can have your own say and be the red selection we bar do. Be a Zakirab. That is an offer that I cannot reject. When we can start? We can start now with an overview. Inventory is the total tangible personal property. What do you mean by personal property? Everything you own aside from real property, real estate, is a personal property. For what reasons inventory is held? Inventory is to be 1. Held for sale in the ordinary course of business, that is the finished goods. 2. Held in the form of work in process to be completed and sold in the ordinary course of business, that is the work in process. And 3. Held to be used up currently for producing goods and services for sale, that is the raw materials. In general, how inventories are classified in the financial statements? Inventories are generally classified as current assets in the financial statement. They are expected to be 1. Realized in cash, when inventory is sold in cash, or when the accounts receivable thereto is collected. 2. Sold, when inventory ownership is transferred to customers. And 3. Consumed during the normal operating cycle of the business, when materials transferred to work in process. Note that long-term assets either subject to depreciation or retired from regular use and held for sale are not classified as inventories. Do the inventories of a retailer differ from the inventories of a manufacturer? Yes, they differ. The inventories of a retailer, trading entity, consist of goods purchased to be resold without substantial modifications, but inventories of a manufacturer consist of 1. Goods to be consumed in production, materials, 2. Goods in process of production, work in process, and 3. Finished goods. What the gross profit is? The gross profit for the period is measured and presented in the income statement as the difference between 1. The amount of sales, and 2. The amount of cost of goods sold. Although it is very interesting, it is enough for today since I am a beginner. Okay. Tomorrow we will start with the cost basis of inventory, initial measurement,